And now to crypto market. Laddie, what do we have there? How's the Bitcoin
Well, we have
doing?
a market that's in limbo right now. We know something big is coming, but with direction. Is it up or down?
Tell me.
Remains to be seen, Jimmy. It's a $2.5 trillion market cap this morning. It's down 0.26%. 24-hour volume traded is up 3%. And Bitcoin dominance still sitting pretty at 41.52%. Price of Bitcoin this morning did lose that 58K range there. It's at $56,700. It's down 1.34%. And our volume traded this morning about $32.24 billion compared to last time yesterday. This morning, it is a higher amount looking at the volume there. We're still seeing sell-offs. We're still seeing supports being broken at this time. Anyway, let's bring in Rume Ofi now, a digital market analyst. Hello, Rume.
Good morning, Laddie.
Good morning.
To be here again.
Good morning, Rume. Always great to have you. So I see Microstrategy, the business intelligence firm, has bought about 7,002 Bitcoin at an incredible price of around 59,000. What is the plan here?
MicroStrategy is one of the guys that one of the companies that, if you ask me, I've seen the future of where this technology is going into. So I think for them to be buying the dip only shows that they've recognized that the money printers of the world cannot sustain what is about going on. You saw what happened the other day where the variant came up. It actually collapsed a lot of market, but Bitcoin has actually bounced back really fast. And this is not the first time they're doing this. They've actually bought a whole lot. I think the total Bitcoin they bought now is about 121,044 BTC. So it means that they are prepared for the future. So you can imagine what that translates into when the market hits, say, $5 trillion market capitalization. So that's a step in the right direction, and I think that is where a whole lot of persons need to be thinking about to hedge against inflation, because that, in our own case, is massive because we have double-digit inflation here. So they are doing very well, and I think it is about you foreseeing the future and taking advantage of it makes you stand out.
All right, so now we see what one institutional investor is doing, but what is retail doing at this point?
Okay, it depends. And Bitcoin, by virtue of holding it, which is I always make instance for Bitcoin. Why? Because Bitcoin is the flagship cryptocurrency, right? So for retailers, a lot of people, I will tell you, have not seen the light. So they look at it from the perspective of speculation, right? So everybody started that way at some point. Oh, I put this when it goes up, I cash out, making sure you're making the best out of the volatility, right? That's why I always say volatility is the opportunity. You buy low, you say high, buy low, you sell high. But if you put all of that together, all of the metrics, you can't compare it to somebody holding Bitcoin in the last 5-10 years. This industry is about 13 years. In 2011 November, it's about $1, right? And now it's about $56,000. So that's a whole lot of money. So the idea of speculating on this asset, if you ask me, is just moving around circles. So retail investors should do dollar cost averaging. Always buy when the market is low. That is exactly what MicroStrategy is doing. That is exactly what El Salvador, the first country that has actually used Bitcoin as legal tender, has done. So
yeah,
I think
Salvador
the idea of retail, we should buy gradually.
Right. Anyway, there's still another issue, when it comes to cryptocurrency, that's regulation. We see the central government of India is planning a digital currency bill for 2021. There are concerns, though, that it's like a blanket ban on crypto. What do you think?
I think there's a misconception here. I was on a conversation with someone that has one of the key players in the India community. Most times experts like us that are involved in all of the activities. We have our counterparts in other countries, right? So I was engaging him, and he was saying that I think the discrepancies here is that the use of word. In cryptocurrency, we have private cryptocurrency and have the cryptocurrency itself, which are But if you look at it critically, you understand that in cryptocurrencies, there are private cryptocurrency. For example, Monero is a private cryptocurrency, and all of the other class. So that is supposed to be something that it could be laid very clear. So you understand that we're not coming. They said that they're not coming to ban Bitcoin or other cryptocurrency. They're trying to put regulations and make sure there is a good framework. Because if you don't regulate properly, bad actors they are going to take advantage of it. The U.S. and some other country, which I also believe that Nigerians should be looking up, because in the U.S. In November 17, the Senate actually came up with a Congress actually set for a different asset for government, so that they can understand. You understand? They want to really learn and see how far they can put regulation properly. So they do stifle technology. But in our own case here, I think we haven't seen the light of that. And it's really worrisome, because the bad actors are telling people, bring this, you get this, you get 100% if you invest this. That's not the way it's going. That's not the way it should go. And some persons are falling for all of that, because the fact that there is no regulation. And that is what we need in this crime, because we're talking cryptocurrency adoption in the world. And without regulation, it's dangerous.
All right, Remy. Regulation is the major issue with cryptocurrency. All right, Remy, thank you so much. Always great to talk to you.
Thank you very much, Ladi.
Yeah, so top water market cap, the seats are mostly negative. So, Chimi, it's a mixed bag in this market.
And
We're
regulation
just waiting for
has
direction.
always been the issue there.
Oh, yes,
but then
regulation.
I'm just wondering how much impact the exit of Jack Dorsey from Twitter, how much impact it has on
Jack
crypto
has
market.
hit the road. Well, he's a big proponent of Bitcoin. Well, who knows if his a deputy, the CTO, is also a big fan of Bitcoin, but it remains to be seen, really.
Okay, we'll keep watching and we'll keep our fingers crossed. Thank you, Ladi.